Hi, if you're a Capricorn born December 22nd to January 19th, what can you expect for the month of January 2019? Let's tune in and find out. So, Capricorn, there may be a lot of pressure on yourself to perform, to get a lot done. I see like just a crowded schedule, like, oh my God, can't breathe, a little feeling overwhelmed, but at the same time, I'm very happy and I'm very excited. So I feel like whatever is going on for you, it feels like big business and it feels good. But I also feel like, like it's tight, like there's a lot to do. So just know that 2019, you're going to have to create some breathing room for yourself, but it's a very expansive year. It's a really good year. And it's like, wow, it's like hanging the moon and you're right there. Like you're right there. That like it's not going for it, you're at the moon. So that's a good thing. So you can have whatever you want. It's a really huge opening. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so let's look at romance. For those of you that are already partnered in romance, let's see what your personal relationships look like for the month of January. Well, I see some fun and I see some devotion and happiness and I also see this, when you work too much and you get a little tired and you're a little irritable and you bark a little bit. So it's a little bit of like continuing to unplug so you don't bite your partner's head off, and then it's just falling in love again. So it's just this nice, checking yourself and then being able to be in love, checking yourself and being able to be in love. It's when we do too much and we're tired that, that's when we kind of treat the people around us like crap. So just be careful, be cautious, be tender with the people that you love, and you're going to find so much love and appreciation for yourself. It's really a sweet, sweet time, and I really feel a deep romantic connection for you and your partner. Okay, for those of you that are single, Capricorns, let's see what's in store for you. So I feel like you can fall in head in like get really heady, fall in head over heels, right? And then be really heady about like, oh my God, like your head in the clouds kind of love. Where like, what? So I just really see that it's important for you to keep your feet on the ground, or you're gonna just with all this business happening and really easy for you to fall in love, that you want to make sure that you're staying grounded. So it can happen like that and head over heels very quickly. So you want to kind of slow yourself, brace yourself, keep bringing yourself down. I keep seeing this balloon lifting you up and you keep having to have, heavy shoes on to like, wait, slow down, slow down. So romance can happen really fast and really swift, but you want to be cautious, right? You want to be cautious and just take your time with it because you've got so much going on and you don't want to have to rush, right? When it's the right relationship, you don't have to rush. So just take your time and pace yourself with this new romance because it can be powerful and heady, which is fun, right? But it can really screw you over in business if your head's in the clouds and you're not paying attention to your daily business. Okay, so let's move into career for you guys. So, I feel like as fast as you can write the order, it's filled. As soon as you start to get your wish list, it's filled. So this is like amazing energy for Capricorns. And you guys are going into the beginning of your eclipses. The first eclipse is January 5th, which is a partial solar eclipse in Capricorn. And so you're going to have these for the next, 18 months or 2 years? I'm not quite sure. But that's designed to project, to move you into how to be seen in the world, right? To help your life get better. And sometimes if we're not doing our work, it can hurt, right? It's like getting punched and then you go, oh yeah, I deserve that. Yeah, I haven't been on my game. Yep, I see that, right? But if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and you're moving ahead and you're like, oh yeah, this job is stagnant, I need to find a new position, right? Then you avoid getting fired because you've been proactive. It's like that kind of energy. So just look at your life and see what needs to be done and do it before the universe does it for you. Because if the universe does it for you, it's a lot more painful. Right? So if you know that you're overspending, cut back your spending so the universe doesn't, hit you over the head and now you can't pay the rent and you have to move, right? So just pay attention and take action so the universe doesn't have to. And like I said, as far as your career goes, this is monumental. You guys are being thrust into the limelight, into anything big, into what you want to create. This next, year or 2 years is going to be huge. It's really good. Really, I'm so excited. Okay, so now let's look at your money for Capricorns for January. So this can be feast or famine. So there can be a lot of money, and then it's kind of like you get down to the bottom and then up at the top and then down at the bottom. It can be like a bit of a roller coaster ride, a lot of money and then nothing, a lot of money and then nothing. So you want to just kind of pace yourself. And once you do that, that's going to even out. And then just a lot of money will be coming in, right? But I feel like in January, it can be a little bit like this feast or famine. It does get better. I do feel like it gets better and more money starts to come in, later, February, March. But January feels a little bit like this. So you just want to temper yourself, try not to overspend, and you're going to be fine. Okay, let's see about your health for Capricorns. You're actually getting stronger, right? Just want to be careful not to burn the candle at both ends. So, don't booze so much, don't party so much, don't, go all those sleepless nights, right? You want to make sure that you work-life balance. And if you can do that, then you'll be fine. I feel like a lot of digestion happening for people, I'm so into your energy that I can actually feel like digestion issues. So you just want to make sure that you're not stressing, you're eating well, you're sleeping well, and you're doing the things that you need to do to take care of you. And if you do that, you'll be humming along beautifully in 2019. Things will go well for you. And you won't have those unexpected health issues, right? Because you know what's going on ahead of time and you nip it in the bud. Okay, so let's look at anything unexpected for you. Yeah, unexpected good things, like unexpected opportunities that you weren't expecting come in. And this could be a whole, it's like a whole different scene. So let's say you just fall in love with fall and you love fall and oh my God, it's my favorite time of year. And then all of a sudden this whole summer idea comes in and all of a sudden you didn't know that you love summer and it looks completely different and you love it. It's like this completely unexpected thing comes in. Now this could be anywhere from a new romantic partner to a new business to a new physical fit to, you have a new baby. It could be any sort, but it's a big life change. And, but you love it. That's the most important thing. I really feel like you love it. And I feel like you're ushering it in and you're creating it. But in January, you get a big, big, big glimpse of what these next couple of years can look like. And it's exciting and it's intense, but it's good. Okay, so let's look on January. We have the eclipses that we mentioned on the 5th and on the 21st. The 5th is the partial solar eclipse in Capricorn, and then on the January 21st, the total lunar eclipse in Leo. Let's see if anything is in store then. This is where, I feel that thrust for you in your career, and you just go out running. You just take off running, and it's hard. There's a lot of heavy lifting. And that can be, changes can be difficult. You have different personalities you're working with, but I feel like there's also this good excitement, right? If you just have patience and you delegate and you work things out, and you have conversation about it, and timing is important. Everybody can work together and you're going to find it will be smoother and you'll actually build something that's sustainable and long-term. So it's a really powerful time, but you need to have patience. You need to kind of calm yourself, pause, look and see what's needed, and then really treat everybody with compassion and speak powerfully and clearly, but no pounding, right? No beating on people, no yelling at people. Don't be the egotistical jerk, right? That nobody's going to want to work for, nobody wants to be around. Ego is good. Being an ass isn't. So just know there's a difference, right? The ego's good in that we want to work, we want to have success, we want to be compelled to do better, right? But we don't have to do it with a club and beat everybody around us, right? You don't want to be the jerk in the gang here. So really powerful, good energy. Just be careful how you're coming across to people. because this is an emotional month and can be a lot of tenderness. A lot of people can be really tender, and you don't want to mow them over. All right, you guys, have an amazing month. This is an amazing year for Capricorns. I'm so excited for you guys. All the changes that are going to happen, huge, big changes, and they're good as far as I can see. They're very good. Now, change can, like I said, change can be painful if you haven't been doing your work, but of course you've been doing your work, right? And if you haven't, now you can start. So have a wonderful and happy new year. Thank you so much for watching my intuitive astrology and my weekly wake-ups, and thank you for sharing and liking and commenting on them. If you're interested in what I do, please go to peggyrometo.com and fill out the contact information so you're on my email list, and I will keep in touch with you. I have a new program coming out called Get Dialed In, which is so much fun and is really going to help you get in touch with your intuition and really deepen your own abilities to make better decisions for yourself so you can be seen in the world and share all your gifts in the world, because God knows I want to know and I want to participate. So any way I can help you guys get your dreams allows me to be able to see them and sharing them too. So I look forward to that. Thank you guys for everything. Happy New Year, and I'll see you again next month.